I think everyone should do a human detox at least once a year. It should be a month where everyone just spends time by themselves. And again, most people go, well, I could never do that. Well, then I would suggest that there's a lot about yourself you probably don't feel comfortable sitting with. Because when you sit with yourself, you have to deal with yourself. When you're in the proximity of others, you can distract yourself. When you are alone, it's much like when you are fasting. You're people detoxing. And so whatever social patterns you have when it comes to connection, whatever your insecurities are that you've been using socialization as a means to quell, will come up to the surface. You will find how you are around and in proximity to others, but you'll never know who you really are until you spend periods of time by yourself. Because that is when you get to know who you are. Who am I when no one is around? Who am I when no one is watching? And what comes up for me? Because loneliness might come up for you, aggression might come up for you, sadness might come up for you. When I take away me as an entrepreneur, when I take away me as a daughter, as a friend, what's left? Who am I? And that process really can be quite confronting. And it can be, riddled with the feelings of loneliness. But for me, the feelings of loneliness is nothing more than an indicator of something that I'm holding on to that is not in balance. I love being alone. Now, has it always been that way? No. I'm someone that used to be very dependent on social connection. But after my separation, I wanted to get to the point where I could be totally okay being by myself forever until I was ready for my next relationship. Because I never wanted to get back into another relationship because I needed to be in a relationship. And I was very conscious of my codependent dynamics and how they played out. And codependence is a spectrum, okay? Down from the very mild versions to the very serious and severe addictive patterns at the top end. And so as a result, I literally went on a human detox. I went on holidays by myself. I used to go to movies by myself. But here's the thing, I never enjoyed spending time by myself, but now I love it. Why? Because when I'm with myself, I get to connect with me. I get to honor me. I get to acknowledge me. I get to have me time, conversations with me. When I'm with others, I'm in an extrinsic dynamic. I'm in proximity to other energetics, other personalities, other expectations, other belief systems, other boundaries, and it's just, it's very hard to know who you are when you're in the proximity of others for too much of an experience of time.